Deputy President William Ruto has now cautioned members of the ruling Jubilee party against airing the party's dirty linen in public and should instead find ways of airing their grievances without disrespecting the party or the president.
Ruto backed the president, saying no community or area will be left behind in the government's development plans, and his remarks were echoed by a section of legislators from the Mount Kenya region who accused their counterparts who've stood up to the president of being dishonest.
And this comes as the Bahati Mp Ngunjiri Wambugu led a protest in Nakuru against the president's rant. Vincent Odwor reports.
President Uhuru Kenyatta's Washenzi rant may have rattled a section of leaders within the Jubilee party. Bahati Mp Ngunjiri led his supporters on a street march in defiance. All glad in t-shirts printed "Mimi ni mshenzi, je wewe mwana Kenya."
Mambo ya kutuweka pressure na lugha ambayo haijulikani, hiyo hatutaki. Akuje aombe msamaha na tukae pamoja. Na nakwambia akiendelea matusi tutaendelea hata sisi.
Police are said to be looking for the Bahati Mp Ngunjiri after launching the movement in reaction to the president's utterances. But the storm had been kicked off by a section of leaders from the Central and Mount Kenya region who claimed the areas they represent had been left out of the government's development plans.
Kula milioni ngapi? 8. Milioni 8 imekuwa ni ya washenzi. Basi hiyo kula milioni 8, washenzi milioni 8, tutakaa pamoja. Na tutafuta tutaenda wapi na tutakaa namna gani. Na wale wanafikiria tunatoka Jubilee, hakuna. Watatoka Jubilee, watu wache tukae nini? Jubilee.
Deputy President William Ruto, speaking for the first time after a long period of suspense, echoed the president's remarks to the extent that the government will include all of the country's regions in its development agenda. On his Twitter page, the DP says the demands by a section of Jubilee leaders for more was understandable, but it must be tempered with what the government can afford. He says no region, community or Kenyan will be left behind. Ruto further says Jubilee members must use appropriate mechanism to channel their grievances and avoid unnecessary negative debate that only serves to undermine the party, its leadership and the president. A number of legislators from the region under the banner Mount Kenya Leadership Caucus have also stood up for the president, breaking rank with their counterparts who they accuse of being dishonest.
That as leaders from the region, we appreciate the work that the Jubilee government has done in our region since 2013.
Sasa ukisikia jumla ya kwamba kuna shinda ya maendeleo katika eneo la Mlima Kenya, hiyo ni siasa ya mtu anajitakia mwenyewe na sio jambo ambalo kama viongozi tunaweza kusema tunashikilia ama tunakubaliana nayo.
Other leaders from the region have also backed the president.
Lakini sio lazima upige duru, lazima uite magazeti ndio uongee na rais. That is wrong and lack of manners. Yes, that is lack of manners.
The politics of grant funding, opportunistic rhetoric will not help Mount Kenya region. I would like us to sit down and as the leaders of Mount Kenya region and strategize on how we can mobilize more resources from the national government for the development of our counties.
Wabunge watachaguliwa na wamechaguliwa, alafu waamue kutusi rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Hiyo kweli ni desturi ambayo tutasema ati ni desturi nzuri? Hatuwezi.
The ruling party has been rocked by divisions since the political dalliance between President Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga, and with the Kenyatta succession adding fuel to the flames. Vincent Odwor, NTV.